George Russell has demanded stronger F1 penalties as he called out Red Bull's punishment. George Russell has claimed Red Bull's budget cap penalty didn't fit the crime, as he called on FIA officials to take strong action against teams breaking the rules. The Mercedes star even suggested Red Bull should be hit with an even greater penalty if they breached F1's financial cap again. It comes amid reports from motorsport.com that 3 teams have gone over F1's £105 million budget cap for the 2022 campaign. No details on which teams are involved in the saga have been revealed, but they could be identified in the coming days. The FIA is set to issue certificates of compliance to teams by the end of July, meaning any constructor in breach could be found out. Russell called on stewards to issue tougher penalties as he suggested Red Bull's sanction wasn't enough. Ahead of the Hungarian Grand Prix, he said, "If anybody has breached any regulation, you want the punishment to represent the crime. There were breaches last year and clearly the punishment didn't fit the crime. We don't want to be seeing that happen again, and if it's a second-time offender, the punishment should be even greater than what perhaps is a fair punishment if it's happened 2 years in a row." Red Bull were hit with a £5.4 million fine and a 10% reduction in wind tunnel development for breaking the 2021 budget cap. However, it didn't stop the team's performance, with Red Bull dominating since the introduction of the new regulations. The Milton Keynes squad picked up the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships last year, while they have won every race in 2023. Lewis Hamilton backed up Russell's comments, with the 7-time champion suggesting teams would happily take a slap on the wrist for gains on track. Hamilton added, "It's definitely a concern. I mean, there wasn't really a big punishment last time. There will be people that will probably go for it again and know if they're just going to get a slap on the wrist." But Russell still has faith in officials to solve the issues and crack down on those willing to exceed spending limits. He added, "I trust the FIA. I think Mohammed is a great force there as well, and they won't be letting anybody get away with something that should have happened under their watch. I have faith in them." The Mercedes duo's comments come just days after F1 boss Stefano Domenicali also put pressure on officials. He claimed teams should be made to feel the force of rule breaches with sporting penalties instead of financial burdens. Domenicali told Autosport, "I would like the penalty to be sporting in case of infringement. It is something we asked for very clearly. There are 3 regulations to be respected: sporting, technical and financial. Any infractions must be punished with sporting measures. You can't go in other directions."